Well, what do you think, Jimmy? Dennis Orcolio beats King Kong 6 games to 2. Another Filipino moves forward.
They're double dynamite. And how about Scott Frost? He's thrown 2 shutouts now. 6-0, 6-0, defending champion Scott Frost.
Oh, did he shut out that match just now?
He threw another shutout.
Joe Canella beats Paul Juarez 6-2.
No, you got that wrong.
6-0.
Juarez won the match.
Oh, I had it the other way around. Why?
Juarez wins over Canella.
Oh, okay. This was incorrectly circled, just so you know. Juarez beat Canella. Yeah. Let's edit that match there. Juarez beats Canella. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I mean, not sir. Thank you, Mike. And thank you, Jimmy, for pointing that out. Well, we got Shane VANBOENING versus James Harris. James Harris is a shortstop from Bakersfield, but I tell you what, before I tell you about James Harris, why don't I have Brian Parks tell you about James Harris? Jimmy, I'm going to introduce you to Brian Parks.
Okay, slide right in.
How's it going?
Brian, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Oh, no.
You are the legend.
No, he didn't play me.
So yes, James is one of my best friends from Bakersfield.
Bakersfield, okay.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with him, so you're going to have to give me a little insight on James Harris.
He plays really good. He's an A player, plays real well.
Uh-huh.
If he stays calm, he's got a good chance here. But
I see.
Shane's very difficult to play. So
Well, I can tell you a little bit about Shane VANBOENING.
there you go.
Don't miss too many balls against this hombre from South Dakota. He's a young gunslinger. He needs no introduction anywhere in the civilized pocket billiard world. I'm talking about Shane VANBOENING.
He's got every tool there is. So here's a jump shot.
Now, is this the first rack, or are they still practicing?
They're playing.
Oh, okay, they're playing.
They're started. So
All right.
looks like James has a pretty decent out here.
Well, you got a problem there with the, what is it, the 4 ball over there by the 8 ball? I think that's,
I think that's, yeah, the 4 ball.
I think he could maybe just run this 3 ball into the 9 a little bit, just a soft job, play the 4 ball in the side pocket. There you go, off the 9. I think he has enough room to make this shot. He's got an open table now, it's just a matter of execution.
Yeah. Like I said, if he gets comfortable, it's going to be a great match between each other. So.
Well, I would think that he would be very comfortable playing Shane VANBOENING for the simple reason, hey, what do I got to lose? I'm playing one of the greatest players in the world.
Exactly.
Just get up and wing it, okay?
And Shane deserves to be the best player in the world right now. That guy plays hard every tournament he plays. So.
Yep.
He's won this 5 times. So
5 times. That's amazing when you look at the field that they have here at this tournament. Unbelievable.
little tricky here. He's got to put a little inside on it.
And that he did.
Hit it good.
That he did. He looks pretty competent. And boy, I'm going to tell you something. When you're playing a race, I don't care if it's to 6 or going to 11 or whatever. To win the first game is a really big boost for you.
It's crucial.
You know,
it's crucial.
Just to win the first game, that definitely gives you a little bit of confidence.
It shows a little statement as well.
He needs to get out of here and get a 1-0 lead over Shane VANBOENING, because trust me, mentally that helps you a lot.
This is another touchy shot. Do you want to go across the side, or do you want
Cross
to
the table, cross the table I would. There you go.
Perfect.
Good shot, good position.
James Harris.
It's going to be 1-0, Mr. Harris, no doubt about that.
What it will be?
He's rocking and rolling.
1-0
He's off to a
James.
1-0 lead, a long way to the finish line. You must always remember in this game, don't think about your opponent, think about the game. The game plays better than anyone, okay? You take the greatest player in the world, forget about it. The game is the best player in the world, and it always will be. The game knows everything. The players, they're just trying to learn everything they can.
Correct. Out in Bakersfield, we have a huge APA league. Shout out to them and everything, but I tell them every single time, they play the table, not the person.
That's what you got to do. I mean, it's an easy thing to say from the sideline, but it's not an easy thing to do when you're up there playing a guy like Shane VANBOENING, to block him out of your mind and get your mind into the game.
Yeah.
It's easy to say, hard to do.
Yep, I agree. I'd like to see you back on I actually take a lot of pride in the fact that I'm 4-1 against Shane. I've only lost to him once when I played him. So.
You're 4-1 against Shane VANBOENING?
Yeah.
I want to know what tournament you're going to next. I want to back you.
Yeah. He's an animal, I'll tell you that.
Nice kid too.
Yeah.
You know.
He's great for the game. He doesn't do anything like anything bad. He's just a very nice guy. So.
Plays on Team USA in the Moscone Cup, and rightfully so.
That was a big mistake by James there, trying to clip that in.
I know he's not happy about that. That's a ball that he should have hit.
At least clip it, yeah.
Not good to give a guy like VANBOENING ball in hand. You're in a danger zone there.
Really hard to get a reward out of that clip anyways. Even if you do, you probably hook yourself. So,
even though he's got ball in hand here, he does not have an easy run out.
He's got to bump that 9 probably a little bit.
Well, the 5 ball is sitting in a funny position there.
Yeah, he's wanting to, I believe, bump the 9 to get perfect on the 3.
You called it just right, and he hit it just right.
Yeah.
Now the key is to get on the 5 ball, the orange ball.
Yeah. It's pretty much a walk in the park here now for him. Just a slight draw.
That's funny. Whenever you see
He doesn't have to
for anything
like this jacked up or the 9. But.
Oh, I know why. Because I did a real-time feed one time for the Chuck Marquis, and I wasn't streaming it. Yeah, okay.
He's trusting his shot-making ability on that.
Yeah, he's.
You got to look at this shot.
Pretty simple stop shot, slide over.
It wasn't simple, but he made it look simple. Yeah, he did. I tell you, being up here in the broadcast booth, we never miss a ball around here, Brian. We know everything to do. Ain't nothing to it. Not a problem. A little different down there on the table, though.
All right, so we got a 1-1.
1-1. He looked very good that rack, playing with a lot of confidence.
Lately, I've been thinking.
You can't let Shane have any of these shots because he's gonna take advantage no matter what. So. I want to also say a shout out to Bakersfield CSUB for making the Final Four, tournament for the first time in history. They've never been in the final or in the March Madness ever, and they finally made it. And they lost today, but I did make a little sweat bet on them and won. So pretty proud of them.
He's made some mistakes,
All right, Shane made the ball, but he's
made a ball, but he's going to be rolling out now. He's going to have to roll out on this 3 ball. There won't be no jump cue here. He's going to have to roll out into a position where...
You know what? He might push to a jump, to be honest with you. I know Shane, he likes to jump the ball, so he might push out for a jump.
He ain't jumping nothing here wherever he pushes out because he's pushing out to the...
Oh, never mind. Oh!
Unbelievable. I can't believe that happened.
Now, see, that's what happens sometimes when there's huge pockets. Like, these pockets are actually really big, so...
Well, that's unusual for a diamond table. But to tell you the truth, I can't figure out where he was trying to push out there.
That wasn't a push out. That wasn't actually... He could see that 2 ball, so he was fine, but...
Well, that was the 2 ball that he shot?
Correct. He had a shot, but he hit it full, too fat, so he scratched over the top of it.
I thought he was pushing out. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, the Cyclops balls are a little different than what we're used to.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing which ball is which. think I've made a mistake about 3 times where I can't see which ball is which. Of course, it's easier if I could see down on the table.
Yeah. 3's up top.
I see the 3 ball, amigo. I'm not that blind, not yet. Talking to Jeff Gray. Guy did a marvelous job here in the amateur division, came in second this past week. Good job by Jeff Gray.
Yeah, great tournament he played.
Oh yeah, I think the top 4 players in the amateur division last week, they all did a great job. It was fun to commentate the amateur division.
Okay, so James came up a little short here. This
yes,
is gonna be,
he did. And from here, for my money, I'm going to hit the 5, drive it up table, and try to put him behind the 6 ball.
6 ball, correct.
There you go, and that's what he did. Nice shot, very good.
That's a great shot. Shane's got a 2-rail kick.
Yeah.
Which I think he'll hit it, but you know, given it's Shane, he might actually make the ball.
This comes into your billiard knowledge here, which rail to go to, how to hit this ball. Obviously, you can't use a jump cue, not in the situation that he's in.
Spin here and try and hit it full.
Yet another.
And he sold out.
Okay. He's all right there. Good shot. Got away with a good defensive shot there.
Pretty natural shot here. James can see it's just coming right around straight where the cue ball is right now. Would be a great way to do it. There's also a little safety here if he wants to play it. But he's going for it.
Try to spear this orange ball into the right-hand corner pocket. Nice shot. Look out for the scratch. There you go. Look out for the scratch.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but again, you take either you play the safety or you get this roll that just happened. So. So from here, Shane looks like it's pretty much an easy out. Just roll it on in and
11 a.m. So I'll be here at 10.
He's good.
Excellent position here to win this game. No problem for Shane VANBOENING. He's about to take a 2-1 lead. There you go.
Oh, you just got it? I'll take care of it.
No, give that to him.
To who? Here, Jeff. Here's your tip.
I owe you $1.50.
Hang on to it. You'll always owe me. And I'm going to tell people.
Yeah.
You want a shot?
I feel like I'm on the bridge working for food here.
You want a shot or something?
No, I'm good. You might want to get James a shot.
I gotta pay the rent.
All right, guys, here we go. It's James's break, 1-1.
Go in there and butt in and say hello.
So have you been paying attention to the break at all?
Shane went ahead 2-1. It's 2-1 Shane right now. So we need to adjust our scoreboard.
Daniel. 2-1.
2-1 Shane VANBOENINg.
Sorry.
He's going to have a little trouble here. He's going to end up having to play the 3-8 combo from here after the 2 ball.
Yeah, somebody else, hang on, so you want a shot? Take it and give it to somebody. I don't give a shit. I want to ring the register.
Good point. All right, so
Got Gino Hill with us there right now. The guy that owns the Rum Runner, puts on a fantastic event. Gino Hill, we wish we had another 100 just like him. Guy loves pool to death, does everything he can for the pool players and the tournament here at the Rum Runner. Always action here at the Rum Runner, whether it's leagues or tournaments, all because of Gino Hill. Does a magnificent job.
very thankful for this tournament. You guys do a good job.
Thank you, Jimmy. Are we on ESPN?
No, but we're going to be on Sports Center later tonight. We're going to be talking about the Rum Runner Sports Center tonight.
Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody here, the players, the spectators, the guys that are doing the commentary. I appreciate it very much. We try to keep this one of the best bar table tournaments in the nation.
In my opinion, the toughest 64-man field in the country is right here at the Rum Runner playing at this tournament, the Andy Mercer Open. I've seen some other bar table tournaments over the years, absolutely great tournaments, but they had like 1,000 players. We got 64 here. This is the toughest 64-man field that you're going to find in pocket billiards today when you're talking about 9-ball on the bar table right here at the Rum Runner.
Well, if anybody knows the game, it's Jimmy Mattaya, and I appreciate that very much, Jimmy.
Never missed a ball in my life from up here at the broadcast booth. Never missed a ball. Had a ball roll out on me one time, though. I'm still disappointed about that.
It was a table.
Yeah, it wasn't a diamond.
Absolutely.
What were you playing on, a dynamo or something?
No, that was a valley.
I don't know, but it was a bad table. When you're missing balls from the sideline, it's a bad table.
All right, so James looks like he's pretty comfortable here. He's got out.
You know what? He does look comfortable.
He's about to tie this match.
And his break is next.
Right, that's good.
And
That's
he'll
what we
be
need.
breaking next.
That's what we need. Stuff like this.
Well, you never know here at the Rum Runner. Strange things can happen.
All right, James Harris. Good job.
Tied up. James Harris, Shane VANBOENING.
Now it becomes a race to 4. Pressure mounts.
Yes. In a short race like this, anybody can win this.
Oh, absolutely. There's too many good players here.
Yeah.
Too many good players here.
It's pretty much. I figured it out now. I'll get it. Okay, there you go.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah. It's not very often I get to do this, especially with the
You gotta
legend.
switch your boy, too. You know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like I
We're
said,
going
James.
into frame number 5, a 2-2 tie here in the top of the 3rd inning. We got James Harris coming to the plate, looking to break them balls. Looking to make that 9 fly around the table.
It looks like I believe Shane's breaking, so we must have missed
Shane's
something.
break, right. Yeah, that's right. They alternate
You're
the
right.
break.
Correct.
That's another thing that makes this tournament so tough to win. You're alternating the break.
So if anybody in the stream world gets confused, Shane is breaking on the even score. James is breaking on the odd score.
Shane is breaking on the odd score.
Odd.
The odd score, game
odd
number 5.
game to play. Yes.
And that's odd in case your math is bad. Sitting here with Brian, we're wondering what's 1 and 1. Going to play a safety here, I believe, on this 2-ball.
He might go after this.
There he goes.
He
Well,
went after it.
nice shot. Nice shot. But you notice where he put his cue ball? He was in a, like we
a
call
two-way
it,
shot. Perfect.
a two-way shot, playing an offensive shot and a defensive shot.
And now it's connect the dots from here. He's going to try and slide a little bit short on this ball around the table and come around 3 rails.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hit it perfect. He's waltzing that cue ball on a string, putting a little hot mustard on that cue ball, waltzing around the table.
He's a little funny here. He's a little straight and going to have to draw 1 rail out.
Hit this
come
ball with a
all the
little
way
low
around.
right, spin off that side rail, little low right. There,
Perfect.
spin it over. Boy, he's in great shape, this guy. Great shape. Well, that's what champions are. They got to keep themselves in shape.
He is always in stroke. So
You got to play 6, 8, 10 hours a day. You got to become a well-oiled machine, and that's what pool's about.
Yep.
That's your champions. They're all well-oiled machines.
Like I said earlier, he deserves everything he's been getting. He plays hard. He's gambling all the time.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah. Funny story, when I first met Shane and we were at the Derby City, and Shane is just coming up and nobody really knows who he is yet. But Dennis offers him the 7-ball playing 10-ball.
Bad mistake there.
Shane says, no, I don't want to play you. I tell you what I'll do. Next year, I'll come back and I'll play you even.
There you go.
And Shane stuck to his word, came back and played him even and beat him the next year. So
I'll tell you, when back in the days when I was playing, back in the, everybody goes on the road sooner or later, back in the days of hustling pool, which really doesn't exist anymore. But back in the day, hustling pool, back in the 60s, early 60s, mid 60s, you didn't even think about going to South Dakota. Who are you going to play in South Dakota? A Timberwolf? A Bison? I mean, pool players. There was no pool players in South Dakota. Forget about it. You took it off the map, okay? You crossed out North Dakota. You crossed out South Dakota. All right, maybe we'll try Iowa, you know. Maybe we'll go into Illinois or something, but trying to make money on the road, playing in the Dakotas, forget about it. Not so anymore. There's a guy over there called Shane VANBOENING. Marvelous player he is.
Not only that, but there's a lot of players there now that are very good. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Binky kids, but there's like 3 of them that play very, very well.
Well, pool's such a popular game now all over the world. I mean, it's amazing. I remember when the Americans just dominated the sport of pocket billiards. Not so anymore. You take a look at the Asian players, the European players. The Americans at the bottom of the barrel, and I don't understand that. I know there's a lot of great competition from Asia and Europe, but...
and you know what? I think that's about to change pretty soon because what Mark Wilson is doing for pool for USA is huge. And the Moscone Cup is going to, you know, all these guys are starting to compete hard to try and be on that team. So...
I'm trying to get a job coaching Team USA, and I intend to put some fire under these guys. Yeah. I don't see it from these coaches today, so I disagree with you about Mark Wilson. I watched over there at the Moscone Cup this past December, and I saw no emotion from him, which I'm very surprised. You can't motivate a team if you don't have any emotion in yourself. And so I was very surprised with Mark Wilson. And he's not the only one. I've seen a lot of the other coaches from Team USA that just, there's something missing, you know, something missing. I don't understand what it is. I don't know how to explain it.
I think he chose to do a different route this year, and he got some young guns in there to see what they can do, and they got their feet wet. And to be honest,
I want to see some emotion from these coaches, and I haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. And here we go. Shane.
I mean, I've known Mark Wilson for 1,000 years, one of the nicest guys you ever want to meet in pool. I always said he was too nice a guy to be a pool player, Mark Wilson. But he's been coaching Team USA here the past couple of years. He's going to coach them again going over to England here in December. I expect to see some good things.
Yes. And I think we're going to put a really good team together. So...
Well, there's enough good players in the United States. You can't tell me that a team from Europe can just beat us every single year. I'm not buying that myself.
I really like seeing Rodney Morris or Johnny Archer in there. They're very, very, very good players. And
for sure.
I don't...
even a guy like Earl Strickland, but, you know, he's getting up there in years, Earl is.
Still plays amazing.
It's not easy when you're busted into your 50s and into your 60s to try to play this game. Your nerves get a little weak, your eyesight gets a little worse. So you need some young guns. And I was very impressed with Skylar Woodward from Paducah, Kentucky.
Correct, and Justin Bergman.
When I watched him play down at the Moscone Cup this year, I was impressed with the way he plays the game.
That is such the arena and the feeling that when you're in there as a player, I can't imagine what it feels like.
Most magnificent tournament I ever saw, the Moscone Cup. I mean, that's pool. That's pool.
Yeah, no, that is
everybody yelling and screaming, thousands of people.
Most heat you're ever going to feel in pool. So playing for your country.
Beautiful event they have. I was very, very impressed when I watched the Moscone Cup.
I believe they're playing in Liverpool this time, right?
They're over there somewhere in England, I know that. That'll be in December of this year. Won't come back here to Viva Las Wages till December of next year.
All right, well, Shane looks like he's in a little trouble here, so... He's probably going to play a little safe behind that 8 ball.
Might roll it and try to run into the 9, maybe. That's what he's doing, rolling it and running into the 9. Perfect. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Had the wrong ball there. Yeah, so he's about to take a 5-2 lead here.
He's making it look easy.
With James breaking, I believe, next. speed from Shane there. Now, were you still playing, or do you?
No, I'm retired. I'm retired
You're
from
retired?
professional play. I've had a lot of fun over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Started playing back in the tournaments in 1965. Had the opportunity to play with all the great ones. Jimmy Karras, Willie Moscone, Luther Lassiter, Irving Crane, Joe Balsas. You name them, I played them. And it was a lot of fun back in the day for me. But my gun has run out of bullets, my friend. I don't have any more bullets. I'm firing blanks.
Now, did you play with Wade Crane?
Oh, yeah, Billy Johnson, we called him
Yes.
Wade Crane. And back in the day, in his prime, he
Biggest
was
break.
probably considered the best breaker in the country at the time. And that was not good. His break.
He tried the cut break, but he hit it too full, so it decided to scratch. He threw it back in the corner. So
A little bit of the danger zone when you're
Yes.
giving Shane VANBOENING ball in hand. You pocketed 2 balls on the break. You scratched, unfortunate scratch. Went all the way around the table and scratched, and now you're giving, Joe Frazier ball in hand. Not going to work good, okay?
but Shane's Shane. And what we said earlier, if he makes any mistakes against Shane, he's gonna pay for it, no matter what. So
Well, that's why champions are champions. You can't. Champions, they all do the same thing. You give them a shot and the game's basically over with. Once in a while you might get lucky, but usually guys like this, you give them ball in hand, it's sayonara.
all James can do from here is build on it, and he really had a chance to probably be up.
Hey, this match is not over with. I got news for you. Seen a lot of strange things happen on the pool table.
Correct.
You're talking the green felt, you're talking the boss of games, you're talking the most difficult non-physical sport there is.
That is all she wrote, guys. We had the score wrong. It was actually 5 there, so that's the end of the
You
set.
got him marked up a winner already. Hey, you got to make this 9-ball first, pal.
No, he gave it to him.
Oh, he gave it to him. He conceded the match. The match is over. Okay. Well,
Congratulations
that,
to Shane
that
there.
did not take long. He might have broke a world record there. I don't know. Like about 3-4 minutes, it seems like the match took.
Want to give a shout out to Ellie, James's girlfriend, and everybody in Bakersfield. Thanks for tuning in and watching.